Gab and Dad.
It's the end of the year.
The year 2012, and we survived.
2012?
No, it's okay. Well, there's still another day left, but we're going to squeeze in our best of the year as we always do.
The world did not end.
The world did not end, and there were films. There were some good films. So we're going to do our each top three best, starting with what's your number three?
My number three is Anna Karenina.
Anna Karenina.
Anna Karenina.
Oh.
Get full marks being able to say it. A lot of critics didn't particularly like it. I loved the film. It's, of course, a famous story. I won't bore you with the story. It's beautifully conceived, I think. It's beautiful to watch.
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley is in it. Jude Law is an excellent Karenin in it. It's a great film, a great spectacle, a great story based, of course, on the Tolstoy book, Anna Karenina. Number three, a fine movie. Go see it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, my number three is very different than that. Django Unchained. The latest Quentin Tarantino. Similar. It's definitely a spectacle. Latest Quentin Tarantino. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. And for me, it's just what you want. It's one of the only films actually this year that really was an exciting film event. It was just so entertaining.
Very violent, right? I haven't seen it yet.
Violent, but in that Quentin Tarantino way, which is just it's fresh, it's funny.
Castration.
It also had a message. No, we don't want to get into castration and in our nice year-end video here. We'll save that for later. It's got it's historical context, but also just wild fun and something that I can't wait till I see it again. So it's a good one. You got to see that. Yeah. Yes. What's your number two?
My number two is actually a documentary, Searching for Sugar Man. A marvelous film, very original, with fascinating story, beautifully put together. I won't go into what the story is, I don't think. But
we'll watch Dad's review. He did review.
Yeah, I did. I reviewed it briefly on.
It's probably
Gab
going
Dad.
to be nominated. It won the International Documentary Association chose it as the documentary of the year. And there were a lot of strong documentaries this year. They're saying it's the year of the documentary, but this one's really come out on top.
It's also one of those interesting films which I think has become very successful commercially through word of mouth. It's a little film. It's low budget, but there was a lot of word of mouth. In fact, I went to see it because somebody said to me, "Searching for Sugar Man, you got to go see it." I'd never heard of it.
Yeah, so
I went and saw it. Terrific.
Yeah, well, interesting. A documentary at number two. Well, not quite for me, not a documentary, but my number two is The Sessions, which is based on a true story. We reviewed it, so please watch our review because it's a small film that didn't get a lot of hype, but amazing performances. Like really, it's very character and performance driven, but a true story that just everyone can and should relate to, like on a human level, just about what it is to sort of connect human relationships, and from the heart, what it sort of means to want to reach out to people and that aspect of humanity, and just great performances, a really interesting story, and it really stays with you.
Well, Sessions was in fact my number one.
Wow, there you go.
I agree with everything you said. It's a wonderful film. It's also based on a true story, as you mentioned. It's really kind of gripping, and Helen Hunt, who has the lead female role in the film, is extraordinary. She's a very, very fine actor.
John Hawkes was wonderful too.
John Hawkes is excellent. Yeah,
it's his story, but it's their story.
I think Helen Hunt sort of instills the show to some extent,
and she's totally nude in it too. So
if that piques your interest, then frequently for lengthy. How old is Helen Hunt? She's nude.
She's in her 50s, I believe.
There's hope. There's hope.
Well, hopefully, not that I plan to be nude on film, but I really hope that both of them are recognized with acting nominations.
And as many people,
if they're not, it's a travesty.
And as many people have commented about this film, it's the only film in 2012 which was about a quadriplegic having sex.
And it became
that month.
And it was your number one. Maybe that's what you've been searching for all these years, Dad.
That's
because
right.
It's your number one of the year.
So those are my three.
Okay.
The Sessions number one, Searching for Sugar Man number two, and Anna Karenina number three.
Well, I haven't said my number one yet. My number one, and this is where I have to qualify it. This is not what I'm saying is the best objective film of the year, the best filmmaking of the year. But it's a personal choice. And for me, my number one is The Dark Knight Rises, because it's my film of the year. This was the year of The Dark Knight Rises, very anticipated by Batman Nolan fans, of course. And it was just such a pleasure to anticipate it and share it with my son Max and Max's dad.
And it has the Christian Bale.
I love Christian Bale. I love love Christopher Nolan's films, and it delivered. It was such a satisfying experience for me, and I'll always remember 2012 as that's the film of the year for me. So that's why that has to be my number one. It was just the peak of the film experience for me this year. So number one, Dark Knight Rises. Number two, The Sessions. Number three, Django Unchained. So quite an interesting mix, and we overlapped on one.
We overlapped on one. Yeah.
So please seek out our reviews on those films that we mentioned. We've reviewed them all, and we've reviewed some bad ones too. And please seek out our worst 3 of 2012 because that's always fun too. And there were lots of those.
And there'll be some surprises.
We're going to narrow it down. Yeah, Dad's always provocative. So thanks for watching our best of 2012.
And see you in 2013.
Of course.